Breaking news from William Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. Yeah, yeah. Breaking news from William Rochelle. Living direct, here we go. Breaking news from William Rochelle. This is something you should know. This just in, don't miss the call. Your moments now. Stand tall, this just in. Hear the tone, your mind sharp, your future grown. Breaking news from William Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. Yeah, This just in, thought of the day. Fresh new mindset coming your way. This just in, clear and bright. New perspective, new life. Breaking news from William Rochelle.
Hey everyone, this is William Rochelle with UBU Live. You can call me Bill, and I am with my new best friend Romy, who is I'm complaining about the cold in Florida. And you're where, Romy?
I'm right now on my healing journey in Castelo Branco in Portugal on a little break to get ready for my next project, as my last one was staying off-grid in Castelo Branco in a teepee tent, and due to all the weather and storms, the teepee tent was crushed down. While I was inside, I went out, and a couple of minutes later, it crashed totally down, and I thank God and everything that I'm still alive. And yes, tomorrow is my birthday.
Happy birthday. Right now you're in a hostel, correct?
Yes, I'm in a hostel with beautiful young people. Never know where somebody jumping in, full of special experiences, sometimes very great, but it keeps me moving.
It is such a wonderful thing that we can have a conversation across the world and feel the love and the compassion for each other. So I know tomorrow's your birthday and you wanted to say something about that specifically, but we can talk about whatever you want. But want to jump in on your birthday message?
Yeah, absolutely. I ask my friends and all the followers that are around, please support me on my journey. I went about for my healing journey. It's nearly a year ago from Switzerland to Spain into the mountains of the Sierra Nevada. After a while, I found out that it's a little bit too cold for me, and I went into the valley in Andalusia, into the beautiful place called Orchiva. I was staying on a beautiful apartment room where I had an outlook and a balcony, and I was connected to the sky, and nothing was distracting me. I started biking and hiking and really enjoying the nature and healing beautifully. And after a while, I found out, okay, it's time to move on and to think about doing business. And so I get to know somebody from Portugal. She lived off grid, and I felt like joining her. So I packed my tools and my luggage in end of September and get ready to travel. And on this last evening, on the preparation for traveling, I was invited to a party. And while we were walking to the party, I fall down, and broke my leg. And instead of traveling, I had to go to the hospital and stay there. The time went on. I was healing, and I moved to Portugal, to Sagres. And in Sagres, there is strand and beach. And it was very good for me, for my leg, that I could build up muscles and I could relax. It's the two on one side. And after a while, I just still had in mind to go to Castelo Branco. And in January, I went to Castelo Branco and to live off-grid in the tipi tent. And yes, the experiment was ended after 2 weeks, as I already told. And I'm still here. Now it's February. And with all the things that have held me back and tried, I still believe life is beautiful. And I'm most grateful that I'm still alive with all the stories in whole life. Over all the time, there is the spirit and whatever with me. And I go for a new project in Sintra next week. And my friends, that it's challenging. It's very challenging. It's economically wise challenging. And I would be so, so, so grateful if you can support me. The link for PayPal is in the post. And yes, I'm just grateful for support right now so I can make my dreams come true and serve the world and create art as I did before, I will do afterwards.
So you're an artist?
Yes.
What so what type of art? Like abstract?
I do fractal arts. I also have a deep love for photography.
Do you have a website or
And
something that people can see your photography?
yeah, I think you have something. I sent you already a link for my awards.
Okay.
On Feuberg Awards. Yeah, you can see them.
Okay.
And
Fantastic.
you can also buy you can buy the photographs and hold it to put for your wall or whatever as a print.
Nice. So have you always been adventurous, or is this like a new a new stage in your life that you're embarking on?
Oh no, I was always adventurous. Long story short, I was grown up in a farming family and was doing youth work and was for creating spaces for girls. And with two girlfriends, we set up young groups. And we had a lot of experiences in the forest or in summer camps. And we were living outside and in tents, yes, in Switzerland. And as I grow older, I had the interest after doing commercial school. And then I had the need to jump out of Switzerland. And I was living in Nigeria, in Lagos, on a youth exchange. And I was working in a nursery school, had beautiful family. There were Yorubas, two sisters and two brothers, and I discovered the whole West Africa. My favorite was to stay in Ghana. And after this year, I went back, and I think it was very, very important for me, this experience to be on a completely other place in very early years. It brightens up my mind. It does not make my life easier, but it's open. It's helped me to stay open focused, and yes. And later on, I commercial higher school, and then for many years, I was working in application support on SIP, and I found out that for me, that my heart, I'm an analytical being, very, very, very much. But for my heart and for my soul, I have to do arts. I have to move, to dance, to groove. And I think I'm also the party. When somebody asks me, I think I am the party by myself. So I think Africa shaped me so much that the rhythm, but it's not something I did receive when I was there. I think I was remembered that it's part of me.
Yes. It kind of, you always had it in you. It just kind of reminded you that it was there. So you've been all around the world. What is your favorite place to be?
My favorite, oh, what a beautiful question, Bill. My favorite place to be is along the Indian Ocean at the coast of Southern Africa. Yeah.
Nice. What's the biggest misconception about Africa?
I think there are many, many misconceptions, but I also say I'm connected as I'm the coordinator of humanities team with people all over the globe. And when I hear about people, they say, oh, South Africa, I have to jump out of it. I don't feel it's anything good at there. And right around the corner, I find somebody who tells me, hey, I'm here in South Africa since 5 years and I love it. So it means like everything on earth, it's very much about with the people you are in the group you move. It's very much about this, the experience. I think it cannot be said that some place is good and some place is bad. It very much goes with the way you experience life and how you connect with people. And I think it's very much about this. I think there is nearly every place on earth, when you find people and when you find places and as soon as you connect and you feel well, then it's the right place. For some people, for a couple of weeks, for some people, a lifetime. We are so different, but that's also the beauty of exchanging with each other. I just always say when I meet people at the youth hostel, some they are coming from Asia, some they are traveling through, and yeah, it's just beautiful that we have got the chance and the opportunity to exchange online and offline and to learn from it and to stay curious. I think it's important in life that we can stay curious. It will hold us young and inspired.
Nice. So can I ask you, living off grid, um, going to all these different areas, food, electricity, water, how are you providing for yourself?
I think it was an experience what I did now, and it was a little bit challenging. And I also saw it from another side, and the aspect of something that it's sustainable. I think I get a lot of different views and focuses now, how to look at it. And yeah, I think for me right now in Europe and for in some time to stay in a tippy tent, it's not something that I would even do again.
Right, right. I understand that. You tried it once, you know what you like and you know what is not ideal,
Yeah, and
right?
sometimes you have to experience. I think sometimes it's you can read 1,000 books, but sometimes you have to experience.
I agree.
And I mean, even though you can say, okay, it's better than this or better than that, you never know. The weather conditions, it's not always, you can do some planning, but something it's just going on, and then you stay with it and you try to make the best of it. And whenever you have got luck, it's good sometimes to have all the spirits around. They protect us. They protect me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that we got a chance to connect. Um, so what's going to happen is when we close out, I'm going to send this on LinkedIn to you, so you'll have the full video, and then I'll also send you clips that you can share, so you'll have all the assets. And then
Uh-huh. Can you share somehow a clip that I can send for the fundraiser or so? Because I think I don't know the tools. Yeah.
so do you want to say something very specific right now to, like, I'll go off stage and it'll just be you for a second. Do you want to say
If
something?
you give me, yeah, but I have prepared a little thing that I think it will take about 1 minute or so, and
Yeah.
just try it out if this is good.
Okay. So
Just give me a second. Yeah, I just have to adjust my script. Yeah, and then yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay. So I'm gonna take myself off. It's just gonna be you for the minute. And when you're ready for me to come back, just say come back. Okay?
Come back.
Yes.
And I did not get, if you at the moment you record me, do you push yourself out or
Yeah.
okay? I'm ready.
All right. So I'm gonna push myself out, and then that's when you start talking, okay?
Hi friends, tomorrow is my birthday And I love to create arts, taking picture and surfing the planet in the most beautiful way and to go on. Right now, I'm in Portugal, Castelo Branco, after an experiment living off-grid in a tippy tent. And the experiment ended after 2 weeks. And the winds and storm brought it down, and I went out of the tent and it brought down totally. And I'm most grateful that I have survived. And so, my friends, I'm going for my next project into Sintra, again in Portugal, where we are building up in a community to flourish and to bring joy and beauty in our lives by facilitating, by living together. So please support me on my journey, and on my birthday, instead of sending presents, I would love to get some donation on PayPal. You will find the link below. Thank you and have a great day and a wonderful time. Romy Birchhler.
That was lovely.
Yeah,
Okay.
but was not so famous, huh?
Not so what?
This was not so great. There are some hacks inside.
Oh, no, it was good. So I'll clip that specifically for you and send that to you on LinkedIn. And you can repost whatever you want on LinkedIn with that, whatever links that you want.
Are you gonna use this link for you also?
It goes to all of my channels.
Mm-hmm. And can I also do you post my PayPal link?
I'll take a look at it. Yeah.
Okay, then I will send you this, and I think the few work I already sent to you. And by the way, send me your data for human design, and we will find a time for doing the reading. Huh?
Absolutely. Do you want to tell people about that as well?
Not now, no.
Okay. All right. Have a good evening. Thank you very much for coming, and give me an hour and you'll get all of the clips.
Thank you so much, and have a beautiful rest of the day. And hear
Happy
you soon.
birthday.
Thank you.
Have a blessed one. Bye.
Breaking news from William Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. Yeah, yeah. Breaking news from William Rochelle. Living direct, here we go. Breaking news from William Rochelle. This is something you should know. This just in, don't miss the call. Your moments now. Stand tall, this just in. Hear the tone, your mind sharp, your future grown. Breaking news from William Rochelle. Breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. I said, breaking news from William Rochelle. Yeah, this just in, thought of the day. Fresh new mindset coming your way. This just in, clear and bright. New perspective, new life. Breaking news from William Rochelle.